Hello everyone, my name is Joe Patman, and my strategy area for today is English language learners. My content area is social studies, maybe elementary school social studies, describing the place where they live, their family members, different contents about their life in general. My citation for this strategy is 12 ways to support English language learners in the mainstream classroom. The strategy name is sentence frames. The strategy itself has 4 steps. The first step is to have a questionnaire prepared for the class with incomplete sentences, like the one I have here. You can see it. I'll let it get focused. That way the student can show their English language learning by answering the questions themselves. Then after they answer the questions themselves, they can share with other members of their group. You would want to split them up into about 4 to 5 people in their group. That way they can share the answers and check with each other to make sure they have the right answers. If somebody has a different answer, they can use that as an example. Maybe you could have different questions for different people in the group. That way they're not all answering the same questions, but they're answering the same open-ending questions to where they have to give an English answer to. The advantages of this strategy is that the teacher's advantage is the teacher has the lesson already prepared and they've passed it out to their students, and they can monitor the class to see how they're doing with their work and give individual help if needed. The student advantages are that the student can get more individual instruction if needed. The teacher can see the students need additional instructions with the lesson. Also, with the students, they can display what they understand about the lesson. And if they need help, the teacher has time to come by and help them with their lesson. Some more advantages are the teacher can have more advanced students help the less advanced students in their classroom. That way they're working in a group setting and you want to kind of scaffold the learning situation with lesser understanding students with more English understanding students. And the student advantages are that the students can mutually help each other with the lesson and the different languages that they learn. The example I have can be used, like I said, I've used this for social studies and English social studies, an elementary social studies class where you're asking the student about their life at home, about their family members and everything. And here's what I have printed up right here, if I can get this right. Get it focused. And what the students will do is that they will read the question, and it says, I have a pet at home. It wags its tail and loves to give me kisses. So the student will answer, my pet is a dog. Or in other cases, my mother's sister is instead of Tia, it will be my aunt. Same place, the same thing with their father. My father's brother is, instead of Tio, they would write uncle in there. That way they're showing that they're understanding their English and their places at home. With their different places at home. Like this question, the place where we sit and watch television is called the living room. Or the last question, the place where I live is called, instead of a casa, they would write a house. This can be used in any form of instructional with English language learners, especially in social studies and English literature. In social studies, you could write questions about the capital of Texas is Austin. or the capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. We have two, you can ask questions. We have two different houses of government. One is blank the Senate or blank the House of Representatives. That way that they can show what they're learning. Also, this is good for any language. I mean, for any level of education. The open-end sentence, the sentence frame, lets the student know that they are, lets the teacher know, I'm sorry, lets the teacher know that they are understanding what is expected of them and what words to use in the English language for the thing you're describing. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my video.